Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a serious health concern, especially for our elderly loved ones, mini strokes. Now, you might be thinking, mini strokes? How serious can they be? Well, let me tell you, even though they're called mini, they can have a major impact on someone's health and well-being. Mini strokes, or transient ischemic attacks, TIAs, are often warning signs of a larger stroke in the future. That's why it's crucial to recognize the signs early on and seek immediate medical attention. In this video, we're going to break down 5 common warning signs of mini strokes in the elderly that you absolutely shouldn't ignore. Remember, knowledge is power, and being informed could help you save a life, maybe even the life of someone you love. So let's get right to it. One of the most common signs of a mini stroke, also known as a transient ischemic attack, TIA, is sudden numbness or weakness, especially on one side of the body. This can be a frightening experience, and it's crucial to recognize it for what it is. Imagine this. Your grandma is going about her day, maybe sipping her tea, and suddenly her arm feels weak or her leg feels numb. She might be enjoying a peaceful moment in the garden, and out of nowhere, she can't hold her cup properly. This isn't something to brush off as just getting older. It's a serious warning sign that something is wrong. This sudden onset of numbness or weakness can affect the face, arm, or leg, and it often happens on just one side of the body. It can be accompanied by other symptoms like confusion, trouble speaking, or difficulty seeing. It's like a light switch being flipped. One minute everything's fine, and the next, something feels off. This abrupt change can be alarming and should not be ignored. Now, this numbness or weakness might go away quickly, even within minutes. This temporary relief can be misleading, making you think everything is back to normal. But here's the thing, even if it's temporary, it's still a major red flag. It indicates that there has been a disruption in blood flow to the brain, which is a serious issue. It means that blood flow to the brain has been disrupted, and that's something that needs to be addressed immediately. This disruption can cause brain cells to die, leading to permanent damage. Think of it like a plumbing problem in your house. If a pipe suddenly springs a leak, you wouldn't just ignore it and hope for the best, right? If a pipe suddenly springs a leak, you wouldn't just ignore it and hope for the best, right? You'd call a plumber ASAP to fix it before it caused more damage. You'd call a plumber ASAP to fix it before it caused more damage. The same urgency applies to your brain. The same goes for your brain. Even a brief interruption of blood flow can cause damage, and ignoring it could lead to a more serious stroke down the line. Even a brief interruption of blood flow can cause damage, and ignoring it could lead to a more serious stroke down the line. The consequences can be severe, including long-term disability or even death. So if you or someone you know experiences sudden numbness or weakness, don't wait. Time is of the essence in these situations. Call 911 or get to the emergency room right away. Immediate medical attention can make all the difference in preventing a full-blown stroke. Another telltale sign of a mini stroke is sudden confusion or difficulty speaking. This can come on very quickly and be quite alarming for both the person experiencing it and those around them. You might notice that your loved one is having trouble finding the right words, their speech is slurred, or they might be speaking in a way that doesn't make sense at all. It's as if their thoughts are getting jumbled up before they can express them. Imagine trying to talk to your grandpa, and he's struggling to follow the conversation, or he's using the wrong words entirely. This can be very disconcerting. It's like he's trying to communicate, but the words just aren't coming out right. It's like his brain is trying to send a message, but the signal is getting scrambled along the way. This can be incredibly frustrating for him. This can be really frightening for both of you, and it's important to stay calm and reassuring. Your support can make a big difference in how they cope with the situation. Remember, they're not doing this on purpose. It's the mini stroke affecting their brain function. They need your understanding and patience. Just like with sudden numbness or weakness, these speech and language problems can be temporary, but they should never be ignored. They are a sign that something serious is happening. They're a clear indication that something is wrong with the brain's blood supply, and prompt medical attention is crucial. The sooner you act, the better. Time is brain when it comes to strokes, and every minute counts. Delaying can lead to more severe damage. The faster you get help, the better the chances of minimizing damage and aiding recovery. Quick action can make a significant difference. So if you notice any sudden changes in speech or communication, don't hesitate to call for help. Immediate response is key to ensuring the best possible outcome. Our vision is precious, and any sudden changes to it should always be taken seriously, especially in the elderly. A mini stroke can cause a range of vision problems, from double vision to temporary blindness in one or both eyes. Imagine your grandma is reading her favorite book, and suddenly the words start to blur, or she sees a dark curtain obstructing her vision. It's like someone just hit the pause button on her sight, and everything goes haywire. These vision disturbances can be fleeting, lasting only a few seconds or minutes. But just like the other symptoms we've discussed, even if they're brief, they're a major red flag that something is amiss. Don't dismiss these vision problems as just getting old or needing new glasses. They could be a sign of a serious underlying issue that requires immediate medical attention. Remember, time is of the essence when it comes to mini strokes. The sooner you seek help, the better the chances of preventing further damage and preserving vision. Our sense of balance is something we often take for granted, but it's essential for everyday activities like walking, standing, and even just sitting upright. This intricate system involves our inner ear, eyes, and muscles working together seamlessly to keep us steady and oriented. A mini stroke can disrupt this delicate balance system, leading to sudden dizziness, loss of coordination, or feeling unsteady on your feet. These symptoms can be alarming and may appear out of nowhere, catching you off guard. Imagine your grandpa is walking across the room, and suddenly he feels like the room is spinning, or he stumbles and nearly loses his balance. It's a terrifying experience, not just for him, but for everyone around him. It's like his internal compass is malfunctioning and he can't trust his own body's sense of position. This disorientation can make even the simplest tasks feel daunting and unsafe. These episodes of dizziness or loss of balance can be extremely disorienting and frightening, and they often come on without warning. The unpredictability adds to the fear and anxiety, making it hard to feel secure in your own body. It's important to remember that these symptoms are not normal, even in older adults. They should never be dismissed as just a part of aging. While there are many potential causes of dizziness, if it occurs suddenly and is accompanied by other symptoms like those we've discussed, it could be a sign of a mini stroke. Recognizing these signs early can be crucial. Don't hesitate to seek medical attention if you or a loved one experiences sudden dizziness or loss of balance. Prompt action can lead to better outcomes and prevent further complications. Early intervention can make a world of difference in preventing more serious complications. Always prioritize your health and well-being by staying vigilant and proactive. We all get headaches from time to time, but a sudden, severe headache that comes on without warning, especially in older adults, should never be ignored. This type of headache, often described as the worst headache of my life, can be a sign of a mini stroke. Imagine your grandma is going about her day, and suddenly she's hit with an excruciating headache that seems to come out of nowhere. It's not her usual tension headache or migraine. This pain is different, more intense, and more alarming. This type of headache can be accompanied by other symptoms like nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light or sound, and even a stiff neck. It's important to note that not all headaches are caused by mini strokes, but if you experience a sudden severe headache that's unusual for you, it's better to err on the side of caution and seek medical attention. Don't try to tough it out or dismiss it as just a headache. Prompt medical evaluation can help determine the cause of the headache and ensure you receive the appropriate treatment. So there you have it, 5 warning signs of mini strokes in the elderly that you should never ignore. Remember, even though they're called mini, these strokes can have a big impact on someone's health and well-being. If you or a loved one experience any of these symptoms, don't wait. Seek medical help immediately. Early intervention can make all the difference. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips. And as always, stay healthy and take care of yourselves and your loved ones.